Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, apparently the second book of Harry Potter that I read earlier is lost. So, like, I have from the second one until the last one, I believe. Um, that's good because if I got a copyright strike, I would be in massive trouble. So I think I am allowed to read one chapter of each book. So, anyways, if I don't care about the copyright strike, I don't care about every single one of these things. I'm gonna read as much as I can for you guys only. So let us read. Chapter 1, Owl Post. Harry Potter was a highly unusual boy in many ways. For one thing, he hated the summer holidays more than any time of the year. For another, he really wanted to do his homework, but he was forced to do it in secret, in the dead of the night. And he also happened to be a wizard. It was nearly midnight, and he was lying on his front in the bed. The blankets drawn right over his head like a tent, torch in one hand and a big leather-bound book, A History of Magic by Beth Bagshot, propped open against the pillow. Harry moved the tip of his eagle feather quill down the page, frowning as he looked for something that would help him write his essay, which, burning in the 14th century, was a complete pointless discuss. The quill passed at the top of a likely-looking paragraph. Harry pushed his round glasses up his nose, moved his torch closer to the book, and read. Non-magic people, more commonly known as muggles, were particularly afraid of magic in medieval times, but not very good at recognizing it. On the rare occasion that they did catch a real witch or wizard burning bad, no effect whatsoever, the witch or wizard would perform a basic flame-freezing charm, and then pretend to shriek with pain while enjoying a gentle tickling sensation. Indeed, Gwendolyn the Weird enjoyed being burned so much that she allowed herself to be caught no fewer than 47 times in various disguises. Harry put his quill between his teeth and reached underneath his pillow for his ink bottle and roll of parchment. Slowly and very carefully he unscrewed the ink bottle, dipped his to listen. Because if any the Dursleys heard the scratching of his quill on their way to the bathroom, he would probably find himself locked in the cupboard under the stairs for the rest of the summer. The Dursleys family of number 4 Private Drive was the reason that Harry never enjoyed his summer holidays. Uncle Vernon, Aunt Pinta, and their son Dudley were Harry's only living relatives. They were muggles, and they had a very medieval attitude towards magic. Harry's dead parents, who had been a witch and a wizard themselves, were never mentioned under the Dursleys' roof for years. Aunt Pinta and Uncle Vernon had hoped that if they kept Harry as downtrodden as possible, they would be able to squash the magic out of him. To their fury, they had been unsuccessful, and now lived in terror of anyone finding out that Harry had spent most of the last 2 years at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The most the Dudleys could do these days was to lock away Harry's spellbook, wand, cauldron, and broomstick, the start of the summer holidays, and forbid him to talk to the neighbors. This separation from his spellbook had been a real problem for Harry, because his teachers at Hogwarts had given him a lot of holiday work. One of the essays, particularly last one about shrinking potions, was for Harry's least favorite teacher, Professor Snape, who would be delighted to have an excuse to give Harry detention for a month. Harry had therefore seized the chance in the week of the holidays, while Uncle Vernon and Pinta and Dudley had gone out in the front garden to admire Uncle Vernon's new company car in very loud noises, so the rest of the street would notice it too. Harry had crept downstairs, picked the lock on the cupboard under the stairs, grabbed some of his books, and hidden them in his bedroom. As long as he didn't leave spots of ink on the sheets, the Dursleys need never know that he was studying magic by night. Harry is keen to avoid trouble with his aunt and uncle at the moment because they were already in a bad mood with him, all because he did receive a telephone call from a fellow 1 week into the school holidays. Ron Weasley, who was one of Harry's best friends at Hogwarts, came from a whole family of wizards. So guys, this is gonna wrap it up for today because I do not have much time. Tell me if you like this series and I will continue. So leave a like and subscribe and peace out.